Hey boys and girls, I have my mask on, so that must mean it's time for a reading lesson at my table. We're going to start off by reviewing some of your snap words. The first word is your. I like your shirt. Give it a try on your own. The word should look like this. Y-O-U-R. Your. Y-O-U-R. Your. Y-O-U-R. Your. Y-O-U-R. Your. When you use this word, this spelling, you mean something belongs to someone else. When you use this spelling, it's a contraction, which means it's two words disguised as one. So if you're not sure which one to use, try it out by saying you are instead of your. And if it doesn't sound right, then you know you need to use this spelling. If I said, I like you are shirt, that would not make sense. So that's how I know this is the correct spelling of the word your I need for that sentence. The next snap word we're going to try is the word does. It sounds like it has a short U sound in it, and it does have that sound, but it's not spelled with the letter U. Is this what your word looks like? D-O-E-S. Does. I always try to remember that the word do is at the beginning of does. That should help you. That's a great trick. And the next word we're going to do is the word there. And the book we're reading today is called The Williams Sisters. And in this book, their dad helps coach them and make them the champions they are. Their family is also very important to the Williams sisters. The word is there. Is this what your word looks like? Okay. This means something belongs to someone, okay? So their family, it belongs to them. This kind of there means a location. So my cookies are over there. And that doesn't make sense. And then this kind of there, it has that apostrophe. That tells you it's a contraction. So I can say two words here, and it has the apostrophe in place of the A in the word are. So this contraction is short for they are. So if I said, dad taught them how to play tennis, that would not make sense. The word is their dad taught them to play tennis, and it's because it's talking about someone or something who belongs to someone. It's E-I-R, T-H-E-I-R. So I'm going to erase these incorrect spellings. These are three words that all sound the same, but they're all spelled differently and they mean very different things. And even grown-ups mix those up. So keep practicing and you'll show really how smart you are by mastering there, and there. This there is what we use when we're talking about something that belongs to someone. Their dad taught them how to play tennis. Their family is important. T-H-E-I-R, there. T-H-E-I-R, there. T-H-E-I-R, there. So some snap words for you to practice until the next time we see each other. Your, I like your shirt. Their dad taught them how to play tennis. And does my mask look silly? All right. So we are going to preview this nonfiction text about the Williams sisters. And Venus and Serena Williams are the main characters in this book. They are who this book is about. This is a nonfiction text, and one of the ways I can tell that is because I see actual photographs of the people the book is about. When I open this book, I also see these quotation marks. These are called quotes. So where Venus says, the quotation marks start, "I always like to win," Venus said. Those are actual words. Those quotation marks, those little, it's like two apostrophes next to each other, kind of floating around her words. Those tell the reader that those are actual words that someone said in real life, okay? That indicates conversation is going on back and forth. And in a nonfiction book, it means those are words that Venus said to maybe a reporter or to an author. And there are several different times that Venus and Serena speak in the book. "Tennis is just a game," Serena said. Okay, so Serena actually said these words. "Tennis is just a game." Did she actually say the words "family comes first" for these sisters? No, she didn't. Those are words the author added. And I can tell because quotation marks are around the words that she said, and they are not around the words "family comes first" for these sisters. Okay? I want to look at some words that might be trickier for us. We haven't talked much about this vowel team, I-E, but the vowel team I-E makes that long E sound. And in this word, it's field. Usually when we see two vowels go walking, we know that the first one does the talking. Sometimes when you see I-E, it makes that long E sound. So that's something to remember. This is a long word, so it might trip you up as you're reading, but if you break that word apart, you can see that there's the word "one" that you know and the word "every" that you know. That word is everyone, okay? So it doesn't have to be as difficult to read it. You can use the labels in the picture to help you identify the two sisters, Venus and Serena. And you can also use the quotation marks to tell who is talking, okay? So at the beginning of this book, it talks about how Venus and Serena got started playing tennis, and that their dad coached them. Then it talks about how as teenagers, they really started to be powerful and impactful players in the tennis community. Then it goes on to talk about how they played together sometimes and won together. And other times they played against each other. At the end, it talks about how winning was important to both sisters, but that family was the most important. So there's a lesson and a theme in this book of family. Yes, tennis is what this book, one thing that's important in this book. Yes, the Williams sisters are important in this book, but the theme of this book is family. Okay, so you're gonna go and read the book on your own, and I recorded another video of me just reading, so you can pause the page. As soon as you see the page, read it on your own, maybe have an adult check with you, or listen to my reading after you give it a try, okay? While we're reading, or after you're done reading, come back to me. We are gonna work on breaking apart words that might be tricky for you, like the last word on this page. This is a really long word. Let's count how many letters there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Man, it sure would be hard to sound out a 12-letter word. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break this word apart into all the pieces that I know. I'm gonna use all my word detective skills, and I'm gonna solve it. Let's see if you can see. I'm gonna try to squeeze it in so you can see it. The first thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna scoot you a little bit closer. Can you see? How is that? Perfect. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to identify words or letters that are stuck together forever in a digraph spelling pattern, okay? So I see that there are 2 digraphs in this. I'm just looking for a different color. Yes, dry erase marker. There are 2 digraphs in this word. One is at the beginning of the word, CH. Ch. So I know that no matter what I do, I cannot break up that sound. And then I also see another digraph over here. Shh. Awesome. I know that I can split long words between double consonants. I don't see any double consonants in this word. So what I'm going to start doing is looking for words I already know. Oh, right here I see the word ship. So I'm going to put a big box around that. So I know I have ch, ship. I see the power word am. So I can put that together with my ch, am. I wonder what would happen if I added a p onto the end of cham. Ch, amp, champ. Oh my goodness, I see the word on. So now I have champ, on ship. Champ, maybe. Champ, on ship. Champ, on ship. Champ, on ship. Championship. Championship. That I can sometimes make the long E sound when it's on its own. Champ, amp, E on ship. The word is championship. So as you get to read harder and harder books, more challenging and longer books, you're gonna find these words that are really long. And what you wanna do is break apart those long words into parts you know. You, as a word detective, just solved a word that had, I think we said 14 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 letters. And you did that by breaking it up into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts at first, and then adding on to those parts. Great job. High five. The next part of our lesson is going to be working with some of those IE words, okay? So I'm going to use what's called an analogies chart. And basically, you can just make a T on a piece of paper. You see what I have here? And it might be actually easier for you to see it. Can you see that better? Let me see if I can give you a little better look at what I'm doing. I don't think that's going to help. How is that? I bet that's better. Yes, right there. So, on one side of my paper, on one side of my T, I'm going to write the word field. Remember I talked about IE being a vowel team that breaks that rule of 2 vowels go talking, the first one does the walking. Or when 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So on this side, we're gonna put all words that have that long E sound spelled with the IE pattern. And on this side, we're gonna put words that have a long A sound spelled with the AI pattern, like the word rain. Okay? So you're gonna get to decide which side our words should go on. So if I said the word field, it would go right here. How about if I said the word shield? Repeat that. Let's tap out the sounds. Shield, shield. Where would that go? Long E or long A? If you said long E, you're correct. I'm going to spell that sh, digraph. My long E vowel team, old. How about the word peace? Like, I would like a piece of cake. Where would that go? You're right. It goes on this side. And this word actually has a tricky silent E at the end of it and a C that makes the soft C sound, which sounds like an S. Now, what if I said the word pain? Repeat that, pain. P-A-N. I have a pain in my leg. You're right, that's gonna go on the rain side. It has that long A pattern, that long A sound spelled A-I. Awesome. How about the word believe? Where's that gonna go? Awesome. I have B and then leave on this side. Perfect, believe. What about the word stain? Stain. Where's that gonna go? You're right, that has that long A sound. What about the word chain? Ch-ain. Ooh, I hear a digraph. What two letters stuck together make that ch sound? You're right, C-H. Awesome job. So this is one way that we can really work on hearing the sounds in words. All of our words on this side have the long E sound spelled the same way, and all of our words on this side have the long A sound spelled with the same spelling pattern. Thanks for hanging out with me for this lesson, and I hope to catch you soon for another one.